Starring Jan Clayton, Tommy Rettig, George Cleveland, with John Provost as Timmy, and of course, Lassie.
What's here? Oh, I see. Is it for me? Yes, honey, it's for you. Calm down a minute.
What'd the mailman bring?
Well, now, what do you think he could have brought that would have created all this excitement?
Well, how should I know?
Can I open it? Can I open it now?
Yes, you may.
What's the matter? Is he had an attack or something? Why is he acting like a wild Indian?
I can't open it.
You'll just stop asking questions, and you'll calm down and be patient.
All I want to know, is it for me or isn't it for me? If it isn't for me, I'll leave, and if it is for me, I'll stay. I got work to do. I can't stand around here all day, you know. I got to take care of this farm here. Well, it came at last, huh? Gosh, that's wonderful.
It's mine. It really is. Isn't it, Aunt Helen?
It really is, Timmy. Now, Mr. Jack in the Box, do you think you can stand still long enough for me to see whether or not it's your right size?
May I try it on?
Yes, you may.
Would you please wait for me just a minute?
I won't move an inch.
All right. Now.
Got to admit you look fine.
Oh, you couldn't look nicer.
I didn't think I'd ever have a suit of my own.
Well, I gotta get back to my chores.
All right, now, Timmy, take it off and hang it up.
Do I have to?
Oh, it's not to be worn to play in, sweetheart. You have to take very good care of this suit.
I will. May I wear it until Jeff gets home from the 4-H meeting? I want him to see it.
Oh, all right. But you be very careful.
I promise. You know I can't play ball in my new suit. Baking's not going to help either. How many times do I have to tell you? I'm waiting for Jeff to get home so he can see me in my new suit. And then, after I change, then I'll play with you. Why don't you go find something to do? Go on. What is it, girl? A lizard. Bigger than Jeff.
Timmy, what is it?
Well, what's the matter?
Timmy, whatever it is, it can't be that bad.
Tain't worth all them tears.
What, Timmy? Oh.
Well, I'll be darned.
You're not going to send me back to my aunt and uncle, are you?
What's the matter?
Timmy's new suit.
Hey, how'd that happen?
I couldn't help it. I didn't want to play. I was just sitting, and Lassie did it. Lassie didn't want me to play, but I wouldn't. And then she got mad at my sleeve and tore it.
Are you telling the truth?
Yes, I am. You're not going to send me back, are you?
Of course not. But you go back into your room now and change your clothes, and after that we'll talk about it.
Well, there's one thing certain. It ain't a new suit anymore.
There's another thing certain. Lassie would never do a thing like that.
Afraid I agree.
Then what'd you let him get away with it for?
You know something? He ain't telling the truth because he's afraid.
He still has no right to blame it on Lassie. Just because she can't speak up for herself.
It's not enough that you understand Lassie, Jeff. You have to understand Timmy, too.
I can't. How could he blame Lassie for something she didn't do? I'm gonna make him tell the truth.
Oh, not Jeff. In this house, we don't make anyone do anything. He has to tell the truth voluntarily.
He won't. He thinks he got away with lying.
Mm-hmm. And we have to go on letting him think that.
You mean you're gonna let him get away with it?
Jeff, Timmy's a good boy, and unless I'm completely wrong, he's not going to let himself get away with it.
Not if he thinks we believe him.
I have a plan. Why don't we try it?
All right.
I hung my suit up in my closet.
Oh, that's fine, Timmy. Now, don't you think we should decide what to do about Lassie?
What do you mean, Mom?
Well, don't you agree that when somebody does something wrong, when they're taught to know better, that they should be punished?
Lassie isn't somebody. She's just a dog.
Lassie is not just a dog.
Lassie's more than just a dog, Timmy. She's a part of our family. She knows what not to do, so when she disobeys, she has to be punished.
You mean for tearing my sleeve? What are you going to do to her?
Well, this is between you and Lassie, so I think you should decide how she should be punished.
I don't know. I've never punished anybody before.
If you'd tell the truth, you wouldn't have to.
Well, Timmy?
My uncle used to send me to my room without my supper. Is that too bad?
No, I think that's fair. What do you think?
Well, sounds fair enough to me.
And you?
Don't ask me what's fair.
I know I shouldn't have told a story, but I was scared. I didn't want them to be mad at me. You gotta understand, Lassie. Lassie. Jeff? Hey, Aki!
For gosh sakes, Jeff, where you been? I've been waiting down at the lake to go fishing.
I'm not going.
What do you mean you're not going? At the 4-H meeting, we made a date to go fishing and...
I'm not going fishing.
What's the matter?
I'll tell you what's the matter. If Lassie can't go, I'm not going.
Well, who said Lassie couldn't go? No, I never...
Lassie's got to stay in the barn all day, and then go without supper tonight, too.
For gosh sakes, what'd she do?
She didn't do anything, but somebody else did plenty.
What are you talking about?
My mother went out and bought somebody a new suit. Then that somebody went right out and tore the new suit. And then that somebody was too much of a coward to admit that he did it, so Lassie got blamed for it.
You mean they lied?
The biggest lie they ever told in their whole life. And if there's anything worse than a liar, it's a coward. Isn't that right, Pork?
You mean Timmy?
What do you think he's running away for? May I be excused?
All right, dear.
Aunt Ellen,
Yes, dear?
hasn't Lassie been punished enough?
No.
May I be excused?
Well, now, honey, you have to eat something.
I'm hungry, but my stomach isn't.
All right. Oh, I hope I'm doing the right thing.
I hope you are.
Yes?
Come in, Mom.
Jeff, dear, you're right to feel the way you do about this, but I'd like to explain something to you that might make it easier for you to understand.
I don't think I'll ever understand punishing Lassie for Timmy's lie.
But it seems that way now, but I'd like to tell you why I think I'm doing the right thing. When you were a little boy and Gramps or I scolded or punished you, did you ever think that we didn't love you?
Maybe when I was very little. I haven't for a long time.
Did you ever stop loving us?
No.
Did you ever think about why you didn't?
No, but well, you're my mom and Gramps is my Gramps.
Well, you see, Timmy doesn't have anybody he belongs to. And, you know, the way we do each other. When you don't belong to someone, you don't feel safe. Remember the first thing that Timmy asked after he tore his suit was whether or not we were going to send him away. Well, he wants to stay with us. That's why he lied. But don't think he's happy about it.
Neither's Lassie.
Oh. Lassie will get over it. She's secure because she knows we love her. Now all we have to do is show Timmy that we feel the same way about him. I think you understand. You're getting to be a young man now.
Do you think Timmy will ever admit he was lying?
Oh, I'm hoping he will. For his own sake. Good night, darling.
Good night, Mom. Lassie! Lassie! Lassie!
Lassie! Please, Lassie! Please, Lassie! Come back, Lassie! Please answer me, Lassie. Lassie! I'm sorry, Lassie. Honest. You gotta believe me. I didn't want to do it. Don't be mad at me. I promise I'll never do anything like that again.
Lassie!
Here we are. Come on, Lassie.
Lassie, where were you?
She ran away. I just found her. Jeff, I tore my suit. I tore it all by myself.
That's okay, Timmy. Well, accidents can happen to anybody.
You mean you won't be mad at me anymore?
Don't you think I remember how it was to be a kid and to be afraid? You just gotta learn that being afraid doesn't help. Gotta learn how to face things. Come on, Timmy, let's go home. Come on, Lassie.
Starving. What's for breakfast?
The menu's right beside your plate. Just order anything you please.
Where's Timmy?
Oh, he sentenced himself to stay in his room all day.
What, without breakfast?
Mm-hmm.
He's being pretty hard on himself. He suffered enough for a little fella.
Goodness, that's a shame. These pancakes sure look good.
Yeah. Do you think we ought to go get him?
I told him he was forgiven, but he insisted on staying in there.
Well, maybe I could persuade him.
Oh, let me go, Gramps.
Sit down, dear.
You brought him into breakfast, girl. Why don't you let him eat it?